mom and dad as great examples. Or maybe the family's a little chaotic and the kids look at it and go, I'm not going to be that. Be a great example or a horrible warning. Preferably a great example, but both work. Russell Westbrook has obviously, since the divorce from Kevin Durant, eroded. He's not the same player. Durant has flourished. Westbrook has eroded. But Russell Westbrook is also a horrible warning. If you draft and build around a highly athletic point guard that's a below-average shooter, Derrick Rose, John Wall, Westbrook, now 3 examples, you will not be a playoff contender. It is now a shooter's league. Less athletic point guards that can shoot, Kyrie Irving has never lost a first-round playoff series, Steph Curry and James Harden are now growing and flourishing. Sports gives you great examples and horrible warnings. We now have 3 hyper-athletic point guards that teams in the media fell in love with. Wall, Rose, and Westbrook. And it doesn't work. Super athletes. We now have 3 point guards that aren't as athletic. Harden, Steph, and Kyrie Irving. I think Kyrie's now something like, 16-0 in the first round. Listen, this year, Westbrook shot 31% on jumpers. Harden shot 40, Lillard shot 40, and Curry shot 44%. Just pay attention. Just pay attention. If you're a GM, if you're an executive, you're a coach who has GM powers, if you fall for the highly athletic point guard who can't shoot, then it's on you. From time to time, I'll speak to young broadcasters and young journalism students. And one of the messages I always say is, just pay attention. 20 years ago, newspapers died. Don't go into newspapers. 10 years ago, magazines died. Get rid of that idea. And today, websites are dying. Don't go out and spend all your money on a website. Think about a podcast. Think about audio. Think about TV. Think about play-by-play. Think about... Life will tell you which direction to go. Lose your ego. Pay attention. Like Westbrook is really actually a great warning going ahead. He'll give you highlights. He can give you some awards. He can sell tickets and merchandise. He's fun to watch. I'll be watching that game tonight. I watch a lot of Westbrook. But if you want to win in the playoffs in an increasingly shooters-driven league, the answer is scale back a little bit on the athleticism. Don't pass on a guy in the draft because he's not quite athletic enough. Kyrie, Steph, James Harden. Because it's a shooter's league. And you've got now multiple examples over and over of what works and what doesn't. Okay? This is be a great example or a horrible warning. My guess tonight is Portland wins the series simply because they've got more shot makers. They don't have the best athletic roster. They got the second best Curry. Damian Lillard never gets talked about as an elite point guard. C.J. McCollum, I think, is a really good shooter, but not much else. Doesn't play any defense. They got shot makers. That's what Portland has. The athletes, some size. That's Oklahoma City. The guys that can hit 16-footers and 21-footers, that's Portland. I think they'll win tonight. Coming up next, the Lakers are officially in Hail Mary category, according to one story. By the way, some Hail Marys are completed. It's not like Hail Marys never work. The Lakers, I believe, are officially in Hail Mary mode, and I'll explain that coming up, plus more NFL draft stuff. Running a small business takes a lot of work, and generally people who start a small business have an expertise in something.